wave, you can ride with a jet ski. Boy, your own thing, ice, Wayne Gretzky. All I'm tryna be is the best me, yeah. All I'm tryna be is the best me, yeah. I hope that I'm near it, my heart and my spirit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Nice Guys Podcast. In-person episode again. Looks a little bit different. We ain't got the gang with us. Just me and D-Money running a fucking duo episode. We got the dogs back for their second special guest appearance. Going to be running around. Audio is going to sound a little bit different. I wanted to touch on that real quick in the introduction. D-Money and I got some new mics, some Bluetooth mics that clip on. You see them on TikTok all the time. You see them all over social media. People doing interviews and shit on the streets. They use them, and so we wanted to try our hand in using them and see how they sound. They sound really good in the sound test. We did that last in-person episode through the phone recording at AW and Duper's house, and it worked out good. Indy May, I'm gonna knock you out already. Lay down. And anyway, hold on a second. Back up. Back your little ass up. Anyway, we liked how it sounded on the phone. We liked how it looked on the phone, and so we're gonna do another phone recording episode. But we got the Bluetooth mics to enhance the audio just a little bit, and we'll see how it sounds. And anyway, yeah. Episode today is gonna just be as normal. We're gonna run through a couple different segments. Got Rate That Shit coming back for its second segment. We got our nice blind food ranks, I think is what we call it. No this or that this time. I told you guys on the last episode we're gonna take it out, and so yeah, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna rock out with without it for next couple episodes. Kind of give our minds some time to go back and get you guys some new content and some new segments and grow old ones again, like I said. So without further ado, D-Money, how the fuck are you, brother?
I'm good, buddy. Just been hanging out. Typical. Working. Blue collar boy. No, just hanging out pretty much. Last episode I wasn't able to make it. Got home pretty late from Indy.
Yeah.
Was just tired. Baby couldn't, had to do some stuff with her. Get her to sleep and everything. So just got home a little later than expected. You guys know the story, so I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, other than that, just been hanging out.
Hey.
Christmas was obviously last week. New Year's is tomorrow. So shout out to y'all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
But yeah, just been pretty much hanging out.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a very exciting individual.
You're an exciting individual, D-Money. I think it's good to note too that for the 2024 year, Nice Guys Podcast is going to look to do some new exciting things. Hopefully we can do some giveaways for merch. Hopefully we can grow the merch a little bit more. I wanted to touch on that too. And we're not going to go into full detail about it, but most importantly, we just want to say this. Thank you to those that supported us and bought our merch, whether it be our hats. I want to just do a little close up on this. Don't make fun of my hair, but we got the new Nice Guys hat. Shout out Tony from the Nighttime Creations in Toronto. Hooked us up with some dope hats. We had orders in for the gray fronts with the black mesh back in the same leather style patch. Me and D-Money wanted to do an all black version because we had the gray versions. Got some orders in for hoodies, crew necks, and t-shirts. Same design. Nothing's changed with the design. The front design might be a little bit different, but the back design will be, as normal. And so doing the gray colorway on that. And yeah, we're excited. We're super, super pumped for those to come out and for the people that ordered them to get them. And we just want to show our appreciation and gratitude for the people that took the time to take a chance on us and spend some money that you guys earned on us and the dream that we have here for the channel. And in 2024, I think, I kind of want to use this episode, D, and you can agree. Hopefully you do, but I think.
And what if I don't?
No, if you don't, then I'll go fuck myself, I guess. But no, I just want to use this episode for, to kind of just really recap on what it's been like for us for a little bit, on what it's been like growing the channel and what the 2023 year has held for us for the podcast and what we look forward to, and maybe just ask you a few questions about what you want to see in 2024 from the podcast and stuff like that. So, I guess the most important question that I have for you for 2023 for us is, what's been your favorite part about the podcast, and what's been the most stressful part about the podcast so far? I'm gonna post up my legs chilling like this. I
Hell
think
yeah.
I'm comfy as fuck.
Stressful. I'll go stressful first.
Okay.
Honestly, probably trying to figure out what the hell we're going to talk about. Because, like you guys know, none of the shit we do is scripted. Like, we just kind of come on here and we just talk. Like,
Right.
we kind of just see where the conversation leads us. I mean, we don't have any structure really. I mean, we have like our segments and stuff, but other than that, that's pretty much all we have that's scripted. But it's not really scripted because
It's literally made up right before I come
yeah,
over.
Tybo figures it out, and then he like me and Duper, whoever's on, we have no idea what the category is on whatever we're doing.
Yep.
That's why Tyler doesn't do it most of the time, because he already knows. So, but that's the most stressful, trying to figure out, how to give you guys the content you guys deserve to hear from us.
Mm-hmm.
It's just stressful, really. That's pretty much the only stressful thing, honestly. Yeah. I mean, trying to get the podcast posted whenever we're busy as hell with work and all that stuff, which Tybo, sorry, he's pretty much taken the reins of getting the episodes out there on the weekends, and I've pretty much taken the reins of getting our merch situated and just collecting the money, getting the money to the guys, just paying for everything. That's pretty stressful in itself, trying to get a hold of everybody, trying to get our merchandise out there to where people want to just know about this stuff, essentially.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been a pretty good time. And then what was the other question? What were the
what's been the most enjoyable experience or most enjoyable thing of the podcast for 2023 for you?
I really like doing the in-person episodes. I think those are fun because I feel like it's more authentic because we're sitting right next to each other.
Yeah. I think the moods are different too.
It definitely is because we're together.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sometimes, it might seem as if we're forcing it on like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like over the internet.
Virtual?
Yes, there you go. A virtual episode. It feels like we might be forcing it, but we're not. It's just our moods are always better when we're together because it's just
we're here.
We're here and we're together. It just makes it. I don't know why. Special guests are fun.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely need to pick up on that next year.
Yep.
So like we say all the time, if you guys want to come on, come on. And we've had a couple people, I won't name names, Gunner, Jagger. They don't do good with like talking and shit like that. I wouldn't say Gun, but Jag was like
that. Jag made the jump and did it.
Yeah, Jag did do it.
I give him his flowers where they're due, and
I know he was wigging about it. I know he didn't want to do it at all, but
you could tell.
But he did it, so But you don't got to be worried about anything. You don't got to be stressed out about coming on and talk because we just talk. And like Johnny was nervous.
Was he?
Johnny was nervous as hell to do it. But once he got on there, he realized, oh shit, these guys are cool to talk to. And the conversation was actually a good conversation.
Oh, yeah,
same with C Billy. C Billy was good. That was when you were on vacation, so you weren't there the whole time.
Right.
That was me and Duke taking the reins on that one. But
I would say probably for the first 10 minutes of an episode is when it's like your most
it's kind of just awkward because we're doing the intros, especially if you're a special guest,
and you're just sitting
because you're kind of just sitting there and people are looking at you like, well, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
But I mean, what the thing is when you guys do come on, I will tell you this: like, we kind of give you an idea of how we're going to start the intro, so when you're not just kind of going into it blind,
right?
But yeah, I think that's pretty much been one of my favorite things of the pod. Is the in person and the special guests. I would say are probably my two favorite things. And everybody that came on the pod for us,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of all who came on.
We had first ever special guest we had was AW. We had him twice.
Yeah, AW twice.
Thank you, AW.
Shout out.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Next
Jeremy
one we had
came
was
on.
Jeremy.
Shout out Jeremy.
Yep, Jeremy. Shout him out.
Ian came on.
Yep, shout him out.
The Wilkin brothers.
Love that. Love to do an episode there. That was cool.
Yeah, we just got to give Chance back on because he didn't get to talk much.
Yeah, Skylar could talk enough for both of them.
Yeah.
But
shout out Wilkin brothers.
Shout them out. My sister.
Yes, Taylor. Jagger.
My wife.
Aaron.
Who else do we have on?
I'm trying to think. I don't want to forget. Oh, Johnny and Cody.
Johnny and Cody. We just talked. See, our memory shit.
That's
so
what I mean.
We can't. You know, this ain't scripted because we wouldn't have just did that.
Yeah.
So
and it's not like we have anything written down other than our
except
nice
for
guys.
The teleprompter from the production crew behind us.
Yeah, exactly. The fucking non-existent one.
Close set.
Yeah, close
quiet,
set.
Quiet,
quiet on the set. Action.
Yeah.
But that's something I do think we need to try to get more guys on.
Yeah.
And
I want to shout him out too because he hasn't been back on. Blake, he was on, and the episode never got released due to audio malfunctions. I'm really upset about that one. That
was a good episode.
That one was a really dope episode. Oh, I shout him out, Alex, the guy you met at the
Oh yeah, yeah. I wasn't on that episode.
Nobody came on. That was a solo episode I did by myself. He came on. I really loved the stories he shared about his time in the military. It was really cool to hear that episode. If you guys haven't had a chance, check that one out if you're a military fan and support the military. And he's got some really cool, dope stories because he got hurt right in the prime of COVID overseas. So
yeah,
crazy to think about some of the stuff. But anyway, I think that's it. I really hope that we didn't miss anybody.
If we did, you just saw our memories shit, but we apologize.
Not intentional.
But I do think that was everybody.
Yeah. So, I'm going to answer the same questions if you don't care.
Nope.
I'm going to say I'll start with the most stressful too. The most stressful thing that I find for myself, and I don't know how you feel about it, but you feel the same way. But to me is the most important thing I want to take away from the channel is just, I get stressed out hoping that I don't release the same shit that sounds boring to somebody.
I agree.
Like it just goes back to content.
Yeah.
And that's what a podcast is content. So I always want my shit to be authentic, and it's always authentic, but I want it to be exciting to the viewers. I want it to be new to the viewers. I want somebody that, whether they've tuned in to episode 1 or 41, because shout out this episode 41.
Shout out.
Crazy to think about. We've been doing it for 41 weeks, plus a couple that we didn't do them. But anyway, from that time, for 41 episodes, doing it just us two, or putting our heads, collectively together to think of new stuff. And this ain't a duper, just duper. He comes on, he rides the wave with us, and content wise, behind the scenes stuff, I come up with the stuff for the episode. D-Money will give me ideas, and I'm open to anything. But I think that's the most stressful thing is just somewhat structuring an episode to make it work at least for 45 minutes to an hour. That's entertaining all the way throughout.
Stop bouncing.
I'm bouncing. What, my arm?
I don't know what you're doing, but the whole thing's going like this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it down. My fault. But yeah, just so we give you guys the content that, like D-Money said, that you deserve. I think that's the most stressful thing for me is just making sure that happens on an episode to episode basis. And just, there's segments that we do that we're really excited about that the fans might not rock with, or, that they want to see back again, that we're like, okay, and comment and you let us know. I think that's another thing. I want to see a little bit more fan interaction, like letting us know. I think that's something I'm looking forward to in 2024 to hope that we can grow. The most enjoyable thing for me with the podcast for 2023 and moving forward is I want to say just the special guest episodes, the in-person episodes. I really enjoy that. I tell you what, I think that the more serious topics that we talked about,
I do enjoy those.
I really enjoyed those.
I like not to interrupt, but
No, you're good.
I thought of it, and I know if I don't say it, I'll forget.
No, you're good, bro.
I like when people come on, because we're talking about special guests. I like when they come on because they might think completely different than we do, have a completely different opinion on something. I like hearing other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to judge nobody for what they think or how they feel.
Right.
I'm not that type of guy. I don't think any of us are.
No.
That's why we're called the nice guys, because we're nice.
The nice guys.
Shout out.
Shout out.
But I like hearing what everybody has to say. I like hearing their opinions. Like when we do our top 5 at the end of our episodes, I like seeing what they rank compared to what I rank, or like what we have in comparison with each other.
Right.
You know, because a lot of the stuff that we throw on there, like that's not a conversation that we have with each other. Like some of the stuff that we do, like we don't come and say, "Hey, Tybo, what's your dream cars?"
Right.
You know, I don't just come out and ask you that. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool to like know. Then like, oh, well, that's dope. You know,
Right.
And then like I might be completely different, and then there might be a car that you throw on there, and I'm like, that ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
But you know, I ain't gonna say nothing because it's like,
prime example, Raisin Bran over here.
I fucking love Raisin Bran. Get the fuck out of here.
Down. Never living that down.
You said some off the wall shit not that long ago too. I forget what you said.
It was cereal because I had Frosted Flakes as number 1.
No, Frosted Flakes were fire, so definitely wasn't that. I wouldn't have said anything about that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it was something that you said, and I was like, come on now. But
nice.
But yeah, but go ahead, continue what you were saying before I rudely interrupted you.
No, you're fine, bro. I really don't care. No, I mean that's it too. And the most enjoyable thing, in a little bit more in detail of the special guest episodes, is I love hearing people's stories. If we could do every episode moving forward as all special guests all the time, I wouldn't be mad about that. I mean, it's cool to just chop it up with us 3, you know, or us 2, or whoever comes on, and out of the normal 3 that are on, you know, it's really cool to, you know, just chop it up, share stories, have a good laugh, move on. And but I really enjoy hearing people's stories. Like my sister, that's my sister, and I never had some of the conversations with her in my personal life off recording that I did on with her, you know, about mental health and shit like that. That was dope.
Yeah.
And you know, like Johnny, like, you know, he came on and gave his advice about starting a business. Like, you know, that was dope to hear that and stuff. So just those examples, I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I don't want to keep rambling about the same shit because we pretty much long way around had the same answers. But another question I got for you, D, is what's 1 or 2 things that you're looking to hope to grow for the channel in 2024, or what's, you know, just I guess general question, what are you wanting to see for the podcast, either change or grow or get better, or, you know?
No, yeah.
That,
well, obviously, I want to see us grow. I mean,
sure.
that's a given.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said 100 times, we're not doing this for, you know, fame, money, all that shit. We're just, huh?
We ain't.
No, don't tell them that.
Dude, I told you.
But we're doing it for just giving you guys something to watch. You know, hopefully if you're having a bad day, we bring you up. Like I know there's a couple people that watch us pretty frequently, and I'll give one shout out because I know he's gonna love it when he watches this.
Colton.
Shout out Colton.
Shout him out.
Even though Tybo knows.
Shout him out.
Shout out.
Get him on here. Let's get him on here.
I guarantee you would.
Let's do
I
it.
guarantee it.
I'm down for it.
So Lexus's sister and her brother,
yeah,
they were sitting upstairs. I think it was more Faith. She was sitting upstairs and she heard my voice, and she was like, do I hear D Money? Like, you know. And then it was Colton watching our episodes. He says he watches us every night before he goes to sleep.
That's dope.
Which is awesome. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
But back to the question. I want to see us, you know, grow and reach out to more people. I want to get a bigger audience. I want, you know, we kind of started late on the TikToks, like very aggressively. Like we've been posting the TikToks. I know you've been posting reels on Facebook. We waited a little bit too long to do that, but I feel like when I go look at the numbers, I feel like they're about the same, a little bit more here and there. Just I think we got to think of more ideas on how to post, like what to post. Like I'm saying, like, we're both not able to go in constantly and look for content in all the 40 episodes. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like I can't just go back and look because I'm so goddamn busy, you know. And it sucks because I want to. Like I remember like a couple things like in the top fives that were, you know, that were funny, and I was like, man, we could probably put that out there.
Right.
Couple parts like you posted the other day when you said something about is it hard?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah. That
I
shit
still
funny.
laugh about that.
Them things blow up, dude.
Yeah,
On TikTok, it's
those things
funny.
are so funny. But yeah, I want to see us grow. Reach out to more people. I want to get more people on.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing because I like we just said, we like hearing stories. We like hearing uh, people's opinions and all that stuff. But I'm sure I'm missing something nice.
Something nice.
But I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I think. I mean, I pretty much agree. We're gonna have the same answers. Obviously, I want to grow. I want to reach more people. Um, I'd like to see, which I mean, we're coming into this year. I think moving forward from 20, for the whole 2024 year, is really going to show us like how much we can push ourselves and grow as a channel because we have a whole year to do it. We
right.
started what? When did we start doing this? In May? March? Was it March? Yeah,
so.
yeah. Yeah. So about around March, April area, we started doing this. So we, haven't really been doing it a full year yet, but close to it, close enough to it. And so we're really excited for the next full year to come out. And um, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to maybe get some new segments on the show that'll, that we've not introduced yet that maybe might come to my head while I'm just chilling one day and reach out to the group and see if that's something they want to introduce. And um, yeah, I think that I want to see the merch sales grow. That's something in 2024 I want to see. I want to see like some new colorways come out. Like instead of just the gray, I want to see maybe. It's hard with our logo because the logo itself is black. It's a microphone. Who's snoring? What you laughing at?
Makes snore below us.
Yeah, and KO'd. And so it's hard to do like a black hoodie because the microphone and the headphones are black, so like they'll clash. So we took the white background out of the logo originally and just put the microphone and the headphones and the nice, and the logo looks like. But yeah, doing that. Go put them on there. Oh yeah, gonna do it. He knows.
Of course, as soon as I put the mic down there, he stops.
That's funny.
Well, now he's up. He's like, "What? Leave me alone, Dad."
Leave me alone. I'm sleepy. But yeah, that's what I just want to see. That I just want to see the channel grow and just reach more people and just impact more people's lives. Whether that's a funny way, whether that's a serious way, whether that's a make you cry kind of way because we talked about something emotional, or make you laugh your ass off and kind of like, is it hard and shit like that. Like that shit to me is why we do the podcast. And and we'll see where time will take us and what direction will be. So
I think you got to put in perspective too. Like when we did just start, I wouldn't consider us like yeah, our first episode came out, like we recorded in March, but as like content creators, I wouldn't consider us one. Like you would, if you think of a content creator, you think of like huge name people like
like Dr. Disrespect,
Dr. Disrespect,
Jinxie,
like all them guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're obviously nowhere near them, but I wouldn't even say we started in March because we were just trying to figure shit out. So I would say, give us a couple months to kind of get an idea of how we wanted to do things, getting more segments into the show,
for
stuff
sure.
like that.
For
so,
sure. Well, and I think too that what really stood out to me was a comment that AW made. He came on for episode 3. I think it was episode 3. Yeah. 3. And so that was our first episode with D Money, being the regular co-host that he is, and then that was our first ever special guest episode. So we really we just started. We were just getting our feet wet, and then we just did our last in-person episode with AW. He came back on, and he told me, after we recorded, he said, dude, you guys have grown the show a lot. Like he said, I remember coming on and it was kind of just like we were just talking.
It was just bland,
like bullshitting there, and then we just went and did our top 5 and moved out. And moved on, and And then he said, now like different segments and stuff. He said, I really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
And he said it was cool. So I think that to me, like if we can continue to do that and really just kind of piece it all together, that'll really, really be cool for us. And so, yeah, I'd agree with you. Like even though we released episodes in March, I don't think we found
Found
it
a
started
rhythm.
clicking
Yeah.
in rhythm till like episode 7, 8, or like maybe even
Yeah.
6,
Maybe
5,
even
6.
10, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly. So, and maybe we still don't have it together,
Yeah, maybe we don't.
but hey, we're trying.
We're trying our darndest.
We're trying our darndest. Um, I mean, that's pretty much all I have. I mean, as far as the podcast goes, there's 3 big questions that I had in my mind before I came over, and I wanted to talk about, and wanted to get your input on it. Something else in 2024, I like to enhance our quality. That's something else I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to enhance like the way the videos look. I want to enhance the audio, and to do that, we've got to see some things happen and behind the scenes and
Right.
and and all that stuff. And so that's something else I want to see in 2024.
I mean, and we're grateful enough to like, think of it as, the sales of our hats, like
Yeah.
the hats we just sold, that
Yeah.
bought us these mics.
Yep. Yep.
And when it comes to that, like with our merch that we're about to have ordered, like
Yeah.
I can't remember like the difference in like profit and whatever,
Right.
but obviously that's going to go directly to the pod. Like I'm not going
Yeah,
to go
we're
spend
not
that for my
personal.
fucking self.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the money we make on podcast stuff is going to go directly towards the podcast.
Yeah.
So quality, like I think the quality right here looks really good because we're
It
doing
does.
it on a phone
Yeah.
instead of, on a webcam, which we're doing. If we were just doing it on a webcam, like not on Discord, I'm sure it would look a hell of a lot better.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
because Discord is so, I'm sure they don't really give a shit about the way that their
Especially
video looks,
Especially when they're not boosted servers either.
Right, and you got to boost the server. If you boost the servers and stuff, you get better quality. But I don't really, I haven't had the opportunity to go boost the server that we use to do that.
Yeah.
Another
thing that I want to try to do in 2024, I just keep thinking of random shit in my head while you're explaining shit. Another thing I want to do, which I think would be really, really dope, is go to like the Italian Fest or the Greek Fest and do like in-person interviews with people, like for an episode of the podcast.
That'd be dope.
And then like put it all, like piece it all together and then edit it and put it out. And I think that'd be really cool. Like maybe doing like more live in person, not live, but like more in person episodes, even just like maybe if it's not just us, someone coming to the house and we do it, but like even going out and like going to like a random like event that's going around town, or like going up to Pittsburgh and like going to one of the Pittsburgh festivals, like the mac and cheese or the taco or the pickle festival, and just like talking to people and just like getting their stories and shit and see if they want
it'll be dope. So I don't know if you know this or not, I might have said it to you, but Pittsburgh has put their name in for an NFL draft.
Yeah.
That would be fucking sweet.
Just like go up there and
and record and like,
yeah,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And and shout out to like all the content creators, all the small name podcasts, big name podcasts even, but small name podcasts that are out there doing that kind of shit and like getting their feet wet just the same as us. And there's 2 girls that are doing a podcast, and I've told you about them before, but I don't know the other one's name, but I don't know the girl's last name, but I think her name's Sydney. I think it's her first name. But I think it's Spilling the Tea podcast. I've tuned into a couple of their episodes. They're pretty cool. I like the way that they got their setup where they're just popped out on a couch together and just chilling and talking like we are, and it's really cool. They got these mics too, and they went to some kind of music thing, and she interviewed some of the artists there.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so she sat down with them, had them like sit down and grab the mic and talk, which I thought was really dope. I like listening to them. So shout you guys out for doing that. And so, but yeah, I mean, just all the people that are trying to take the leap. I talked to this dude at Walmart today in Weirton. He was one of the phone vendor guys, and he said he asked where I was from, because I told him I lived away, and I told him I grew up here and all this shit, but whatever. He said he grew up lived in Florida, and then he moved from Florida to Maryland or Maine or something like that. I think it started with an M. And then after that, he moved here, and him and his buddy want to do a podcast, and I think that the idea is really, really dope. But they want to do a podcast called Food and Fights. And so what they'll do is they'll go to like the UFC cards, like not go to them, but like watch them and stream them and react to them, and on the main event, cook a dish inspired by the two fighters from where they're from,
That's dope.
and like just give like the visual presentation of the food and like talk you through how to make the dish while they're reacting to the fight. I think it's different.
That
Like,
is. That's
it's
cool.
cool as
Yeah.
hell. So, but he asked about our podcast and wanted to get the info, and I sent him the socials and stuff on it. So,
Sick.
but yeah, it's cool. But just like talking to people, man. I like finding shit out like that.
Yeah. And me and Tybo have very approachable faces, apparently. So
Apparently, you either want to love us and talk to us, or you want to fight us.
yeah, it's
There's
one
no
or
in
the
between.
other.
So,
I've had my one buddy. I won't name names just because I don't want to bring names in here. But
sure,
he told me before he met me, he didn't like me at all.
nice.
And I asked him, I was like, why? And he was like, I don't know, I just didn't like you. And I'm like, but you didn't know me. And he was like, I know. And obviously, where we're at now, we're buddies, So, but I thought that's
You have to tell me about that off camera.
yeah. But yeah, I thought that was funny. But it's true. I don't know if you talked about it on the last episode. I didn't get the chance to watch it yet. But when we were in Indy, you had that guy approach you at the 40-yard dash.
I don't think I talked about that.
Yeah.
So
we're sitting at the 40-yard dash. So at Lucas Oil, they have like a 40-yard dash. Touchdown Town, I think it was called.
yeah, something like that.
And they have a 40-yard dash, like sitting off to the side. And you can go and sign a waiver real quick, and you can run the dash. And
I tried to get D Money to do it.
No.
He wouldn't do it.
No, I wasn't going to embarrass myself. I wasn't going to tear my fucking quads or my hammies. But we're standing there, and Tybo's standing to my right, and we're just paying attention to watch these guys run. And next thing you know, this dude walks up to Tybo and asks him to hold his koozie?
Uh-huh.
Either his koozie or his beer, his water. Sorry, to put the koozie on his bottle. And of all the people there, why did he choose Tybo? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. And then I had it happen to me the other day. I forget where I was, but people just want to talk to me. And I'm like, I don't know you, but I mean, I'll talk to you. I had a full-blown conversation with this woman. I have no idea who she was.
I remember you telling me about that.
I have no idea who she was, but she came up and started talking to me. And I'm like, all right, probably like honest to God, like a 10, 15 minute conversation. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
Okay,
Let's ride it.
But that's I don't know why or we're like that, but
I'm glad we're like that though.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad we're like that, and
that's the cool thing though, because that'll make like if we do get the chance to go and do like say what I said, go to the draft and talk to people or whatever.
Right.
It'll make the conversation cool because we can talk to people.
Right.
Like
I'm not gonna be scared to approach somebody and,
right, yeah.
And be like, hey, you want to come on here and can I ask you a few questions kind of deal.
And the thing is with that too is it's so normal nowadays to get, have people like approach you and have conversations with you and stuff, like with social media and how big it is.
Right.
Like if you try to do that, like 10 years ago?
I don't think that it would have worked.
It wouldn't have worked. People would be like, no, get the fuck away from me, or no, leave me alone, But I think nowadays it's more like, okay. Oh, and the dude in Lucas Oil, when we were standing right the stairs.
TJ Watt.
I wore my TJ Watt jersey, and this dude came up to me and like grabbed my shoulder, like full blown grabbed it. And I thought it was Tybo. God damn, I keep calling you by your name.
I know, government.
But I thought it was Tybo, so I just was like, all right. And then he like kind of spun me, like grabbed onto my shoulder and spun. I'm a big dude, so it's like I ain't gonna let you do that shit to me easily. But thinking it was him, I would just like let it happen. And I turned around and he did. He looked at me and he did TJ Watt's sack selly when he kicks his leg up and he does one of these.
Yeah.
He did that in my face and like didn't say anything to me. And then he looked at me. He said, "How many sacks you getting today?" I was just like, "What, dude?"
That's funny,
but it was funny. And then the outcome of the game wasn't funny. But
it wasn't, not at all.
But we'll stay away from that conversation.
Yeah, we gotta stay away from it.
But yeah, I guess was just approachable, which is cool.
It is dope.
Which that's exciting for like if we do get the chance to go do that stuff.
Mhm.
But
I agree.
but yeah,
Anything else you want to touch on?
not that I can think of. I guess we could talk about Christmas real quick.
Talk about it.
Just get anything cool.
Yeah, I did. I don't want to spoil because it's part of my list for today.
Okay,
Yeah,
so just leave that out.
yeah. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I had just in general, I had a great Christmas. My little man's 2 years old. Well, going to be 2 years old in February, but old enough like where he gets excited about it, and um, it was cool to see him get excited about his presents and stuff. And Santa brought him, and he was excited about that. And um, just being with family, it was really cool. And then I'm here now for the holidays. Obviously, for you looking at the green light. Oh,
I'm looking to see what Indy's doing.
oh, so she's just having a dream. But here now for the holidays, so I'm excited to be here for New Year's and New Year's Eve. And um, but yeah, I mean, as far as Christmas went, I had a really good time. Got cool things, and um, I got some new PC parts that that was really dope to replace some of my PC stuff to make it run a little bit smoother. And got a new gaming monitor. That was pretty cool. But other than that, man, yeah, just excited to be with family and just have a calm day. How about you?
Yeah. Um. Why do I feel like I don't know, but I don't know. Something came in my head and then it disappeared.
Nice.
But no, I had a good Christmas too. It's kind of tough. Some like for the last couple of years because half my family lives in Texas now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that sucks around holidays
Sure.
because I don't get to see them. But thankfully, Alexis's family is very open with me, and seems like you guys like me. But they let me in with open arms, and I go down there and get to hang out with them and nieces and nephews and their grandkids and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then I get to see my dad's side and stuff still. But we do my dad's with my dad on Christmas Eve,
Mm-hmm.
and then we wake up. And this year was the first year we woke up with my daughter. So that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't wait till next year, obviously, because it's
Yeah,
gonna be fun.
yeah, you'll have a blast.
But we woke up, packed up all the gifts that Santa brought her, and took them down to Alexis's parents' house, and then she opened up all those gifts from Santa, and then the ones from Nana and Pap, and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
it was cool. They actually got me tickets to go to the Red Sox Pirate game this year. I'm a Red Sox fan. If you guys don't know how I went from Pittsburgh and Boston, beyond me, but I did.
Boston's a good team to like.
Yeah, I fell in love with them around like the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Those teams.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got a Stanley Cup.
Did you?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
I'm excited about that one.
Them things are like blowing up this year.
I know. That could make my list. That'll be my honorable mention.
There you go.
There you go.
Make it an honorable mention.
Honorable mention. Yeah. What else did I get? Got a bunch of Carhartt clothing.
Yeah.
I love my Carhartt stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Speaking of Carhartt, I got a Carhartt jacket that has the Nice Guys logo on it. I think that's pretty dope.
It is pretty dope. I forgot you sent me that.
Yeah. I was excited about
Yeah.
that. Shocked by that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Something else that ain't gonna make my list. I didn't even think about. I got a smoker, a meat smoker. Yeah, I'm excited. Pork butt's gonna go on that
Hell
one.
yeah.
I got to pick it up when I get back home.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of. I'm so bad at remembering Christmas gifts.
Oh, damn. Yeah, me too, dude. I'm.
And spoiler, our top 5 is the Christmas gifts we ever received, and
Yeah.
I can't remember what the fuck I got last week.
Yeah.
So,
hey, honorable mentions for me, real quick. 2 ones that come to mind: the smoker and the Blackstone grill. So those are 2 that are not on my list because I kind of went back like childhood even. So for the list, but those are 2.
I tried,
mentions.
but I couldn't get back. I couldn't get back that far.
Nice. But anyway, yeah, Christmas was dope. I mean,
yeah, Christmas was fun. It's always a good time.
Yeah. Anything else with it?
I'm sure I'm missing stuff, but
That's
oh,
it.
I got 2 gift certificates for Inkwell,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna get
I like that for you.
yeah.
I'm happy about that
I'm
for you.
gonna get. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna get because I'll show you guys on when I get it. But um, February 3rd is when the appointment is, so I'm excited about that.
Shout out Inkwell. You guys are
Shout
looking
out,
for a dope ass tattoo? Go see anybody at the Inkwell and they'll get you right. I mean,
yeah,
Bryn, that's who did my last one on my quad. Joey, who's did my whole chest. He is. We're going back to the drawing board. He's gonna finish my sleeve for me. I'm starting the sleeve in January on this arm, so I'm super super excited about that. Um, there are a couple other artists there that I don't know their names because I've never actually interacted with them or had tattoos done by them, but my sister has, and she said that they do really good work too. But yeah,
yeah. I this time around I'm going with Brian, which I think that's who
that's the guy.
your
It's Brian.
sister
Shout
goes
out
through.
Brian. Sorry, Brian,
Um,
if you see this.
yeah, and then Joey's done 2 of mine. He did my forearm sleeve. So I
Yeah.
mean,
Did it hurt?
oh, like a motherfucker.
Did it really?
Oh my god, yeah,
Great, thanks.
yeah,
I was like, not to cut you off, not to interrupt you, but you interrupted me, so I'm gonna
yeah.
interrupt
Go
you.
ahead and interrupt me.
Yeah. Um, the spots I'm really worried about are right here.
Hmm.
I'm really worried about that. Bryn told me that the elbow's a bitch.
Oh yeah, it's a bone.
Oh, it's a bone. Yeah, I know.
Uh,
But I was like, in the wrist is obviously what I
the wrist
like.
hurt, like down here,
Yeah.
like right on this part of my wrist, because that's
Oh
like
yeah, I
the
guarantee. Yeah.
bone. Yeah,
Oh fuck.
it hurt like a motherfucker. And then like right up in here, like where, and then obviously the shading is a fucking bitch because
I like the
he's,
shading. The shading don't bother
you
me.
know,
Yeah.
but
By that point in time, the pain I think goes numb and like I just
eh,
to a certain set. Well, I don't know. I've never had them there. I tell you, like this didn't hurt. The chest hurt, but the shading didn't bother me. The back hurt like a bitch. But I think what I'm doing is I'm doing from my shoulder down to my elbow and stopping for the year. So by April, I'll have hopefully all of this done, like the
right,
whole up top done,
yeah,
and then for like probably next winter, like this next coming winter, I'll do my lower half.
yeah.
Is what I want to do.
Yeah. See,
So
I started with my lower half of my arm first. I'm eventually going to get probably 2 full sleeves. I just don't have any ideas of what I want,
dude's
and
gonna look like a biker.
that's my biggest problem because I have no idea what I want. But I have this whole forearm done, um, and then I'm eventually going to get the top half done. But I wanted to do the bottom half first because I used to wear 3/4 sleeve T-shirts all the time,
Fire,
and
fire ass tees. I love those tees.
they're so comfortable, and
Yeah,
I thought it'd look cool if I thought I'd look cool
they look cool.
if the tattoo was hanging out of the bottom of the sleeve.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad I did it though because everyone sees them, and I like people compliment my tattoos.
For sure.
But but yeah,
Ye-
I got that, so I'm excited to get that done.
Yeah.
Um, but eventually, I want to be tatted from head
Yeah.
to toe. I mean,
I really want to get a leg sleeve too.
yeah,
Like I really kind of want to get not like all the way up, but I think like just from like the knee down.
yeah.
Make or I don't know. I don't know. But you know what tattoo I really want to get, but professionally, like what I do for work, I'm afraid to get it because I don't know if I'll be allowed to. Is I want one behind the ear. I
I've
think those
debated it.
look dope, dude. I think those tattoos like I just want to get the keep going symbol behind my ear, like the smiley,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
flat line and the frown. I want to get that behind my ear, and I think that looks sick.
I want to get something back there, but I'm so like I want my arms and everything done first.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that's just
that'll be like a last like kind of
yeah.
thing on my mind.
That's how I've always just I've thought about getting tattoos is I want to do my arms 1st.
Mhm.
And but I definitely wouldn't mind getting something behind my ear. Like if I didn't have this cross, I'd probably get the cross behind my ear.
Shout out Atlantic City.
Shout out Atlantic City. Yeah. Me and Tyler got tattoos fucking how long ago was that? Got to be every
16,
bit.
2016.
So 8 years ago.
Mhm.
Going to a Mike concert in Atlantic City, Shout out Mike.
Shout him out.
But yeah, woke up in the morning, had some morning morning margs, and decided to go get some tattoos like idiots.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? It was a great story to tell.
Yes, it was.
Um, Yeah, I'm excited about my tattoos. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just pulling up the analytics and shit,
Yeah,
so it's
right.
already.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to go on to the next segment of the show. If you're ready, brother,
Let's do it.
I'm excited about this one. Coming back for the second installment.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again.
I got you, brother. I got you. I'll do it. So for those that tuned into the last episode, this is called Rate That Shit. And this is what we do. We'll go pull up a category with different, like, we can do things besides food, but we're doing food and drink for the first two. Last week was Dorito flavors. And then this week, Mountain Dew flavors.
You know I'm a whore for Mountain
I know
Dew.
you're going to be excited about this. And so what we'll do is I'm going to go through the flavors of Mountain Dew. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit them all because there's a lot, but we'll rate them 1 through 10. Duper was a jackass last week and did like 8.7 or like, I'm not doing that. Just whatever you know what I'm
The
saying?
whole number.
Yeah, the whole number.
Okay.
So we'll do that, and then we'll move on to nice blind ranks, and then we'll move into the top five.
Sounds good.
Top five.
Top five.
All right, let me pull this up real quick.
Mountain Dew. I love me Mountain Dew. Dude, when I used to work out in the oil field,
Yeah.
I used to drink 2 liters of Mountain Dew a day.
Damn. Like the original?
2 liters, Tyler.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. That's why I said damn.
I'm pulling the government out on you because that's how seriously stupid I was.
Serious. All right.
But yes, original.
Why is this doing this? I had them. Okay, let me go to the official website and see if they got them all.
10 flavors of Mountain Dew.
All right. We're gonna just. I know that there's more, bro. Hold on. I had it. I had the. Here we go. There it is. All right. There we go. All right. We got to start with the OG first. The original Mountain Dew.
And I'm just ranking it 1 through 10.
1 through 10,
and
brother.
then I can't use that number again, right?
Yeah, you can use the number again. We're just like, yeah, you can use the number again.
Oh, so you're like saying, hold on.
We're not like putting them on a list.
Okay.
We're just like.
So I'm just, okay.
Like the OG Mountain Dew for me, I'm not gonna even we don't even have to give big descriptions of it. Just like
I'm not gonna give a description of any of them.
No, yeah. So like the OG Mountain Dew for me, I would put it at like a 9 out of 10.
Oh, so okay, so like Barstool, like Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, like the one bite. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but not the points.
Right.
Yeah.
So OG,
I'm
gonna go 9. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, Next one we got Diet Mountain Dew. I'm gonna give that a 7.
See, I fuck with Diet Mountain Dew.
I do too, but I think the flavor is just a little bit different.
I'll go 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one we got original flavor of Mountain Dew, but the real sugar one that came
10.
out.
10.
Easily?
Easy.
I've only had it maybe once or twice. I'll probably give it a 7.
Listen, I used to kill that shit.
Yeah.
Every time I saw the with real sugar, I was like,
yeah. I like I said, I haven't had it enough to really like say.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast 10, 100%.
Yeah, Baja
I mean
Blast
that you
10.
can't. Yeah. The Mountain Dew Code Red
11.
11. You
Yeah.
fuck with the Code Red that bad?
Yeah. I just killed a whole 12-pack within the last week.
Nice. Love that.
Yeah.
I'll give Code Red. I got to give it its flowers because that was like the first flavor to come out besides the original.
Yes.
I'll give it a 9. It's gas. Come on now. The Live Wire.
The orange good, one, dude. I'll give that one an 8.
I'll give that one an 8 as well. I like the orange one. The Voltage, that gets 10. a 10. Hands down. The Voodoo.
Which one was the Voodoo?
That was like the New Orleans looking can. It came out in 2019. It only comes out in the fall.
Does it have a flavor description on there?
It says an annually released mystery flavored Mountain Dew released for the Halloween season.
Oh, that's
2019. It was candy corn. 2020 it was fruit candy explosion. 21 it was fruit candy chews. 22 it was sour candy. In 2023 it was Airheads flavored. Is like the flavor profile. I'm gonna go with a 6 out of 10 because I've not had any of those. But I just feel like the flavor.
I had a couple of them, but I can't remember what they taste like. But I'll give it a 6 as well.
Okay. Mountain Dew Major Melon came out in 2021.
I've had that.
It's a watermelon based one.
I'll give her a 6.
Never had it, so I'm gonna have to give it a 0 respectfully, just because I've never had it. If I haven't had it, I'm gonna give them 0. It's not out of Mountain Dew Spark.
Spark's good.
I think that's the lemonade one. I'm gonna give that a 7.
I'll give it an 8.
Never had this one. Mountain Dew Goji Citrus Strawberry.
Is there a picture?
No, it's on
I don't think I've
Wikipedia.
had that one either. So 0.
Okay, same. Game Fuel. You've had that. Good.
Yes. I'll give it an 8.
I will give that a 0 because I've not had it. Hate to say it.
Love me my Mountain Dew.
The Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Oh
10 out of 10.
my god, dude!
10 out of 10.
They came back out with them a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
Not that long ago.
Yeah.
And I kept buying them.
Yeah.
They're so good. I'll give that one a 10.
The Mountain Dew Atomic Blue. That one's gas too. I'll give that a 9. I'll give that a 9. There's a shit ton of Mountain Dew flavors.
You don't gotta name them all because there is a lot.
No, but I'm gonna go with one more after this, and then
Atomic Blue.
Yeah.
Why can I not remember that?
Yeah, it came out. Where's it at? Let me find it. Oh, it came out in 2020. It's usually predominantly it's an electrifying lemonade one.
Okay.
It's like a blue raz lemonade.
I'm sure I probably like that a lot. I'll give it a 7 though because I can't remember it.
Okay. I hope you've had this one because this is getting a 10 easily. This is probably my present day favorite Mountain Dew flavor. Mountain Dew Thrashed Apple.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
It's so gas. It's so gas.
Oh man.
That's my go. That's my that getting a 10. How about the Kickstarts? You remember the Kickstarts?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I haven't had those since I was a kid. And, I'm still a kid, but yeah.
Like you're not.
Huh?
You're not a fucking kid.
I'm still a kid at heart, dude.
At heart, but you're not physically. You're a grown ass man.
Am I?
You're a whole ass kid.
Yeah, facts. That's facts. I haven't had that since like middle school. I'll give it like a 5. I don't know. I don't remember having too much of it.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that's the one we're gonna stop there because there's just so many variations of these.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking Mountain Dew.
Then they drop down to the hard ones.
I don't like the hard ones. I didn't like them.
Didn't like them either. They were not good.
But I'm so obsessed with twisted teas and tea flavored alcohol.
You need to try those fucking hoop teas, bro.
I've had them plenty of times.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah. Good. All right, that takes care of rate that shit. Hope you guys liked that one today. D Money, I was excited about bringing the Mountain Dew flavor one to him. I'm gonna turn the volume off because the mic will probably pick up this volume pretty good. Next one we got nice blind ranks. Today's category of nice blind ranks, breakfast foods.
Okay.
I don't know if you've done that one before or not.
I don't know.
Came out 3 days ago, the video. So, first one we got French toast.
Dude, I love French toast. Do I love anything more than French toast?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
You know me?
I know you, bro.
All right, 2. Time we pissed.
You're gonna be pissed at me. Number 5 for me. I'm not a big French toast fan. I don't like French toast, to be honest.
You've never had Barbara's French toast, then?
I'm gonna put it at 5.
Whatever.
Hate on me.
I am hating on you.
The second one, donuts.
1.
I
love donuts.
Yeah. I'm gonna put donuts at 3 for safekeeping. For me. Let's let the video play out here. They're doing it on podcast too, so they're chopping it up in between, trying to explain the reasoning for it. Come on there, fellas. Let's move along.
More specifically, my donuts are Long Johns.
Long John.
Love me a Long John.
Just a classic glaze, bro.
Dude. Gus's Goodies glazed donuts.
Gas.
Gus's Goodies Long Johns.
Gas.
Downtown Bakery's Long Johns.
Gas. Third option we got here. Biscuits and gravy. 3.
I'm happy with that. I love biscuits and gravy.
I'm going to put that at 4. So I got my 3, 4, and 5 out the way. and I'm hoping my top 2 are going to be what I hope they are.
Well, I got donuts, French toast, and fucking biscuits and gravy, so I'm living.
You're living a good life, dude. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm so glad. Number 2 for me, cinnamon rolls.
I'll go 5 on that.
5 on that. Hey,
I like the orange sweet rolls better than cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. Last one. It's going to be my number 1, and I'm really, really happy with it.
Damn it.
Breakfast sandwich.
Oh, okay. I'm cool with that. 4.
Yep. So I had breakfast sandwich, cinnamon rolls, donuts, biscuits and gravy, and then French toast.
Donuts, French toast, biscuits and gravy. Breakfast sandwich and cinnamon rolls.
Fire.
Not mad about that.
Not mad about it at all. I'm going to pull up the analytics real quick, getting ready to go into the nice chat here. Think this one might be our highest vote or close to it on
Last
the poll.
time I saw it was 58.
We were sitting at 61. So we had favorite Christmas cookies, which I really thought was going to win. Favorite Christmas gifts ever received, that would be a Gunner selection, so he's probably happy about that. Favorite Christmas time activities, I thought would have had a little bit more votes for it than it did. Or favorite holiday and cold weather drinks. Favorite holiday cold weather drinks came in last place with 5 votes. Sitting third place, 8 votes was favorite Christmas time activities. And then second place with 15 votes was favorite Christmas cookies. And by another landslide, holding 30 or 54% of the poll, 33 votes, favorite Christmas gifts ever received. Total of 61 votes.
Oh,
Thank you guys so much for that. We love seeing that and love seeing the votes go up each week. And but yeah, we're about to get into it with the top 5 Christmas gifts ever received.
Let me.
Did you write them down? You did. Okay.
I got them done. But I just thought about it. You know how excited I am to eat kibasi and sauerkraut tomorrow?
I'm doing all the cooking for it. I'm excited to cook it up for my fam. I'm gonna do a little bit of. I'm doing a pork butt as well.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, me too. I haven't eaten today. I'm off of.
I had 4 donuts.
I'm off a 13-hour fast right now. I fucked up and ate last night and early in this morning. So yeah,
good job.
Yeah, I don't care. I work out enough.
Am I going first?
Go first, brother. Go first, brother.
All right. My number 5 is my Blackstone grill. Love my Blackstone.
Shout it out.
Love my Blackstone.
Love that shit.
So nice, easy to cook on.
Oh yeah.
You can make more than one thing at once, which is fucking dope.
Yeah. I've been cooking inside recently just because I went through 5 things of propane this year with all my meal preps and shit.
Yeah.
And so I had to stop because I was running up the bill with.
I mean, that's $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just was like, you know what? I'll just take a break from it.
Yeah.
So, number 5 for me, going back to the childhood, I just remember getting this. This was my first ever console I got, PlayStation 2. I think.
I did my gaming consoles as
one thing. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But PlayStation 2, it stuck out to me. I got that and the NFL Game Day game with it. Remember those games?
Yeah.
That was the first game I ever scored a touchdown on playing the computer, and I was super super pumped about it. But yeah, PlayStation 2 be my number 5. Hyper, you gonna get up in here? Oh, that's so nice of you.
Such a sweetheart, huh?
Such a sweetheart.
My number 4. I don't have anything in specific, but sporting event tickets, concert tickets.
Oh shit! Really?
Just tickets in general for going to those types of things.
That's dope. I don't think I ever received any of those kind of things for Christmas.
Yeah,
that's sick though.
Yeah,
you're a big sport guy though. You love
doing.
Yeah. Number 4 for me, I think I was 9 years old. First ever cell phone. It was a Nokia. My mom called it, and it was ringing inside a package. I couldn't find it, dude, and I was like freaking out. I was like, "What is this?" And my brother had just gotten like a BlackBerry, and so like those things were dope. And I was like, "Yo, check out my phone." It had like Snake on it, like the Snake game.
Yeah, the little fucking
like a little tiny thing.
That's what my first phone was too. I think.
Yeah, I was pumped about that. Though being 9 years old, getting a cell phone is sick. So
mine had minutes.
Yeah,
Did
same.
it go by
And I
minutes?
couldn't call on. I could only call on the weekends, or I could only call after 7 on the weekdays, because that's when like the minutes wouldn't count. They wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. Me, right? I
Yeah,
lost my train of thought.
you're
Sorry.
good. Yeah, number 3.
My number 3, anything Steelers.
Shot him.
Merch, clothing, memorabilia, anything has to do with the Steelers. It's a very quick way into my heart.
Very quickly into his heart.
Yeah, very.
Hell yeah, I love that. Number 3 for me, Stevenson Ranch gear. Just got those over the last few years. My mom got me a shirt and a hat, I think last Christmas, and then my sister came through and got me one of those Carhartt style Stevenson Ranch hoodies this year. So you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
The ones that have the pouch right here, or
Mhm,
patch right here, and
mhm.
then the sleeve. She got me the gray one, so
Sick.
I'm super excited about that. Yeah,
Sick.
stuff.
I'm gonna have to do some explaining with this because people are going to be like, "Are you kidding me? You're putting this at 2 instead of 1." For my 16th Christmas, when I turned 16, I was fortunate enough for my family to buy me a vehicle.
That's dope.
So
That's dope.
it was a '99 Mercury Cougar. It was
The
fucking
Coug.
the
Go
Cougar.
Cougs.
Hell yeah, go Cougs! Shout out Math.
Shout out, man.
Anybody who rode in that thing with me, how I roll, baby. He used to do this thing to where, and I know Cam, he used to fucking ride with me, and we'd always do the Cougar jams, so we
Nice.
called it. And every time you hit a pothole, it would skip. So like you'd be vibing out, singing whatever, and you'd fucking bang, and you'd keep singing, but there'd be no words behind you.
Oh my god.
It was funny as hell. But there's my number 2.
Hell yeah. Number 2 for me, this was like 3 Christmases ago. Is she's whispering sweet nothings into my ear. Number 2 for me being AR. My father-in-law bought me an AR for Christmas. It was pretty dope.
Yes.
I was shocked about that. You want to sniff it? Nice. Oh, thanks. All right, you number 1?
My number 1, my gaming consoles.
Yeah.
It's number 1 for me because when I first started when I first got my car, I've always been a big gamer. I could have went without having a car and just stayed at home every day of my life and played video games. So that's why I'm putting video game consoles above my car, because I'd have been way more content sitting at home doing nothing, playing video games, than doing anything else.
Brother, it's your list.
I know.
You do what you want.
I know.
Number 1 for me, just recently, literally this Christmas, my wife got me the new iPhone. I was super shocked by it. I was super pumped for it. Super grateful. The other one I had, I think, was a 12, and the battery was gone. I'd have to charge it like 3 times a day. Like the battery would just go, and anyway, I mean, I'm super grateful for someone to spend that much money on me. So I really am really grateful for it, and that would be my number 1. But I mean, there was
Ask
a
me
lot.
what we're recording on right now.
Huh?
Ask me what we're recording on right now.
14?
11.
Are you? No shit. My wife's calling me on the pod. Watch this. Here we go. On the vid. Hey, we're still doing the pod. Can I call you back? Didn't even say nothing. Just hung up. Nice. But yeah, that takes us in. I don't have any honorable mentions. I'm sure there was a bunch of other gifts that I got that I was really excited for that I can't think of.
Oh, for sure.
But those are the ones that popped into my head. But anyway, before we hop off here, like I said, we hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's. Hope 2024 brings you nothing but blessings and fortunes and just great experiences in life, and maybe travel opportunities, new job opportunities, new living opportunities, just anything that you guys are hoping to see in 2024. I hope it comes true for you guys. I say the same stuff all the time, as you can't see me because Indy's in the way. Just thank you guys so much for all the times you guys have voted for us, all the times you guys have tuned into the podcast and supported us in any way, shape, or form. We really appreciate it. And we're hoping for 2024 to be our best year yet, and just hoping to bring you guys the content that you guys deserve. And that's all I got on it.
I don't really got anything else to say.
Yeah.
So
Other than go Steelers.
absolutely, go Steelers, baby.
Let's win out.
Got to win out.
Got to win out.
Got to win out and have
Hey.
a couple other things happen. But
Other things happen. But let's win out. And we appreciate you guys. Until next time, deuces.